There is an untapped way of making a passive income stream with Midjourney AI. This simple Etsy shop made over $140,000 and is bringing in more than $6,000 a month. And today, not only will I show you the process, but I'm going to put this strategy to the test and document it in my $0 to $1,000 challenge video so you can follow along and see everything for yourself. The business idea is simple and anyone can do it without design or expert knowledge. Essentially, we will create digital patterns like this one or this one using Midjourney AI and sell them on Etsy store. We can look at this store, for example, which is currently selling simple flower and animal patterns, and this one design alone made over $9,000. Take a look at this other seller on Etsy who is making over $300,000 from its store. Despite the seller selling other products besides patterns, the top two products in their store consist of pattern downloads, with this one bringing in over $1,900. Just to prove that this is entirely doable by anyone, here's a sample design I've generated using AI and no other editing done. Now let me go over how you can start this business step by step, and by the end of this video you will know how to create a professional artwork, create and start an Etsy shop the proper way, and upload your digital product to generate passive income. I will also share techniques of standing out from your competitors. I've packed a ton of value into this video, so make sure to watch all the way through. And as a reminder, I will attempt to do this business and show you the realistic results.
Nice.
So if all that sounds good to you, please subscribe and let's dive right in. When it comes to selling digital products on Etsy, we need to thoroughly do market research to stand out from the competition and sell the products that people are actually interested in. You have to think that digital products are already easy to create, as many others are doing this type of business. With that said, here's how I suggest doing the research. First, we will reverse engineer what's already popular and selling well. I will also show you how to expand this business with more unique ideas using ChatGPT. Head over to Etsy and in the search bar, we can type digital patterns. We will skip the top row since these are shown from ads. Start with the first one on the second row. This seller sells floral designs and is one of the best sellers. The second one is a retro hippie style of pattern and is also one of the best sellers. But just from going from the first page of our result, we can see that there are numerous floral designs that sell well. To further verify that these are performing well, we can check out two things in the top listings: the number of reviews and the frequency of the reviews. As you can see with one of the top listings here, there are substantial amount of reviews, which tells us that the seller has sold a lot. The second thing to check is the frequency of the reviews. So if we filter the reviews by the most recent, we can see that there are new reviews almost every day, which signifies that it's selling well. Let's keep in mind that only 10 to 30% of the customers leave reviews, which means that there could be more sales than the review count. After analyzing the product choices and the reviews, I'm going to go with the floral design to kickstart our shop. Although we're going with this, I will share later in this video how to get more ideas using ChatGPT so we will never run out of patterns to sell. Now we can move on to the most fun part, which is creating the pattern designs using Midjourney. And for those of you who don't know how Midjourney works, it's an AI text-to-image generator that you can type anything into a prompt that will turn into an image. Midjourney is free to use, but if you do plan to use the images commercially, as we are doing now, we need to pay for at least the basic plan. Once you've completed your sign up, we can create a new private server in the Discord and add the Midjourney bot to our server. The reason you want to do this is to be able to constantly create new designs without getting mixed up with all other designs that people are making every second in the Discord group. To do this, click on the plus icon to add a server, then create my own, then for me and my friends, and name your server. Go back to the Midjourney Discord group. Click on the Midjourney bot from the right and then add to server and select your server. Now that the Midjourney is ready to go, we can start generating images, but before that, type /settings in your Discord server and change to the Midjourney version 5. There's also another setting in here which we will use later. Now we can type /imagine and describe the pattern that we're trying to create. I'm going to type watercolor painting of flowers, then make sure to add --tile. This ensures that we will generate images that are seamless patterns. I also like the look of all these these patterns, but for my store, I will go with generating floral patterns for the spring season. So I type /imagine spring flowers blooming _tile. These patterns look excellent that we can use. To get further ideas for my spring collection of patterns, let's head over to ChatGPT and ask what are some pattern ideas for the spring season. The AI instantly gave us 6 different pattern choices that we could include in our spring collection. To take this further, I asked AI to give me different pattern design ideas for each. Now we have specific details of each idea. All we need to do is copy and paste it into Midjourney and voila. We already have this amazing looking design that we can put in our shop, but I want all of you to stand out from your competition, so let's improve this further with stylistic variations. Type /settings, and in our settings we have 4 choices of style, from style low, mid, high, and very high. Essentially, these options give the AI the freedom to be as creative or less creative as possible from our prompt. We can take a look at side-by-side comparison of the earlier prompt we used. It's really up to you here on what setting you prefer, but I like to keep it at the original setting of medium or high to get the look I like. We can now repeat the process of copying and pasting the ChatGPT ideas and finishing the remainder of our design collection. I recommend you have at least 10 design patterns to pack into one collection, as many other stores are doing this. You should now have all of your designs prompted and generated in Midjourney, so let's go ahead and download these to put in our shop. Downloading the images that we created is simple. Go back to the Discord server, and below the images you will see 4 buttons: U1, U2, 3, and 4. These buttons are used to upscale the image that you select. V1, V2, 3, and 4 are used to make variations of that image that you like. You can choose to play around with the variations to get different images for your pattern, but since we have all the ideas generated using ChatGPT, we're going to click on the upscale button on the image that we like. Then right click and save it to your computer. Simple as that, and you now have your products ready for your shop. If you liked the video so far, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe and comment below with the fist emoji. And while you're at it, if you want free money or free stocks, click the link below in the description to get free stocks just by signing up and depositing some money. You are now ready to open your Etsy shop and list your first product. Opening an Etsy shop is free, but each listing costs 20 cents. Lucky for you, I have a link in the description which will give you 40 free listings to get started and try out this business. Once you use the link, click open a shop today and fill in the details about your store along with your personal information. Then you will reach the part to upload your listing photos. We're going to make it very similar to the others by utilizing 1 or 2 photos to showcase all the individual designs. To do this, we can use a free editing website called Canva. You can use the link in the description to try Canva Pro for free. Once you go to Canva, create a blank template with the custom size of 2000 by 2000 pixels. Now drag all your upscale images into Canva and place them by 200 pixels in width and 1000 pixels in length, which will allow us to fit all 20 images in the 2000 by 2000 pixel template. Then we can put a banner and a text in the middle that says something about our collection. Your final result will look something like this. Go ahead and upload this to Etsy. Next, you have to give your product a title. You want to include as many keywords here as possible that will rank your product in the searches. In order to do this, simply look at your competition and make the titles close to them as possible, since they are the ones appearing in the first page, which means they are doing something right. But do not copy their title word for word. Then choose your product category. Mine will be digital prints. Set the renewal options to automatic and the product type to digital. Now we want to write the description, and I suggest looking at the competitors and matching their style of description. You can also use ChatGPT to write the description for you, but I find it's easiest to just make it similar to my competition. After that, add tags here related to your product, and here you can set your price and quantity. I suggest you start with a low price, and after you get some sales, you can increase it. From there, upload your image files and fill out the remaining personal information. Congratulations, you've listed your first product successfully, and now you have to find new ideas and repeat the process to expand your listing. As this video contained a lot of information, I suggest you pause each step of the way as you create so you can follow along. Remember folks, don't just watch the video and push it aside, but take action on these things to start generating passive income today. I'll see you in my follow-up video of running this business with full transparency. Thanks for watching. Peace.